In a post-pandemic world, leadership is being redefined. Forces outside of our control and forces within our businesses are calling us to be different leaders than we were going into the pandemic. Both new and veteran leaders throughout distribution are showing the way forward. These leaders are the Nobel generation. These leaders we need to meet. This is We Supply America.
We've arrived.
Dirk, it is so good to see you, man. How was your trip?
Oh man, it was great.
Well, we're welcoming Dirk from We Supply America. He's taken on the mission of promoting what distributors do, and as a distributor during COVID, I really started following him. I don't know how you ended up in my LinkedIn feed, but you did. And I've been watching his webinars, participating a little bit in some of the stuff he's done, and he's got a tour that comes around, and we were fortunate enough for him to select us. I like to say we're second and a half generation.
Okay.
My dad was in business with my grandfather. They were manufacturers' reps.
Electronics, yeah.
Mainly consumer electronics. Yeah. And what was going on back then, it was the late 70s, early 80s, and my dad was picking up these lines that were repping these accessories for this thing called a VCR. Things like cable kits, A/B switches, game switches, so you could Atari game, the dust covers, the clear plastic cases that every little mom and pop video store that opened up, and he couldn't get any of his major customers, the major retailers, to carry it. But he saw all these stores popping up.
Yeah.
So he put my mom in a car, in an old Duster, and she went door to door selling the video accessories. Our house was on Broadfield Distributing, so we called the company Broadfield, but my mom and dad started it. I was employee number one in the warehouse after school shipping stuff.
Okay.
After about less than a year, my dad comes home one day and there are boxes in the hallway and boxes that he can't get in the house. And he's like, we need a bigger boat. You know, we're getting a warehouse. We got a little warehouse in Seacliff. We outgrew that for a year. We moved to Glen Cove about 1986, 87.
Yeah.
We were in Glen Cove till we got this building in 2017, and I went to work for the company in the February of '88. And then I brought my brother Rich in about a year and a half later, and Dan came in when he finished up school and took a first job out in the world, you know, and came in. We pivoted into live video streaming. We picked up a company called New Tech that makes the TriCaster and some other lines around 2012 to 2015, and we've been on a solid growth curve since then. I have a motto. In 2020, we just got stuff done, we figured it out, we live streamed. In 2021, we made it look better, work better, easier to do.
Yeah.
And in 2022, we're making it more powerful. We're automating it, we're making it collaborative, we're making it remote. And the one thing we've learned is that from a point of marketing and branding, live video comes across as more engaging and more authentic. That's the basic history of the company.
Broadfield Distributing has been in business for more than 25 years.
Yeah.
But the last 2 years has been incredibly different.
And we stayed open during the pandemic because we were essential business. We provided the tools people need for distance faith, distance learning, social distancing.
So important.
So it was so important.
Supplying our dealers with live streaming and production became very important.
Never dreaming that my whole company would have to be remote. But we were up and running on NetSuite when COVID hit. Everyone but the warehouse people went remote. Me and my brothers were here.
Made sure the phone systems work from home. We made sure the computers work from home.
And we were able to operate remotely. We were doing shows remotely where it was in my office and someone was mixing it from home and people were preparing it all over the place. My entire order entry team was remote, you know, and we were able to get through that and survive and thrive.
As a testament to having the right systems in place, having the right people, all of them succeeded working from home.
And we're realizing we have to not only do this internally, we got to start having these conversations with the manufacturers.
Yeah.
And for what we do, there's not a lot of distributors that are doing forecasting work.
Okay.
That are working with the manufacturers. So they really appreciate all this information.
The concept of how, especially with the pandemic and everything, distribution centers really help do so much.
It is a very rare opportunity in this world where you get to serve the greater good and grow your business. And it was really a source of pride to be able to do that all at one time.
This is the motto I came up with about 5 years ago, and it is, you like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business. And I think a lot of people, especially dealers and think of distributors, is they don't know what they do.
Right?
And I say, we're the magic that lets the product get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And we take care of all the headaches.
We kind of walk the walk and talk the talk. I have multiple people on staff who are trained and certified in different brands that we sell.
Okay.
So when we get into a deep dive conversation,
Yeah.
I have guys who have the chops.
As a distributor, we often used to say we're like offensive linemen. If we do our job right, people don't even know we exist.
So my dealer forgot to order something for an installation that's happening on Friday. He knows he messed up. My job is that his client never knows it, and we get the stuff to him, and we figure it out.
One of the things that makes us different as a distributor
Yeah.
is we do try to lead the marketing effort. So a lot of distribution channels, they will sell product to the dealer and let the dealer market the product and build the sales.
Yes.
We do both. We really believe in the push-pull strategy.
I know what I want to be treated like as a customer, and I know if I treat a customer that way, I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of other distributors might not view the whole package, and it's hard to view the whole package.
I know when I'm doing my job that we are providing something great for our customers and for the world. It's allowing people to get together through this live streaming interface, and just being able to provide those products to the country, it's phenomenal.
We treat our dealers like they are the end customer. We want them coming back. We want them thinking of us in a positive manner.
We are constantly creating content. We do what I call drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We use the products we sell.
Yeah.
We really put ourselves out as kind of the pioneers of using NDI.
It's not just like I'm coming to work to do a job. I'm coming to work knowing that I'm helping our customers, and I'm also helping people that care about me,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Do stuff at the end of the day to make sure everyone's happy and getting exactly what they want.
I think usually warehousing, you think a little bit older guys,
Yeah.
kind of heaving boxes around, but technology has changed, and the kind of world we live in now with everything going on for the past couple of years, I found that we're getting younger and younger people coming in, but I think it's awesome that I get to like mentor like the youth, the workforce.
Even now, managing my own department, if I'm out a day or if like I need to do something, I know that the people behind me, and I try to have everyone in my team view me the way I view, you know, Gary, Rich, Dan, like everyone that hired me, in a way of knowing that they actually care. I actually care.
Sure.
It's amazing. Just in the short time I've been here, they've brought on so many different employees, and as they come in, everyone just kind of meshes well together.
Yeah.
We all have that. Everyone genuinely cares about each other inside and outside.
Even with the employees that you've seen, we've had employees that have been here 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Everything kind of meshes together. Those long-term employees really help to bring in those new employees and to keep that family business vibe and atmosphere maintained. Good people in here that are willing to do the work, that are willing to work collaboratively with other employees here. It's just great.
Everything we have in our society goes through your doors. Is put on the trucks of your businesses. We don't have the standard of living. We don't have our lifestyle. We don't have clean water. We don't have healthcare systems. We don't have HVAC without distributors. And it truly is noble. Think about just the last 2 years, right? About those houses of worship. People not being able to gather. And that need that the individuals have to connect with their God. Think about the schools and the education and the children that lost a year or two of being in that classroom, yet they still needed to be educated. Everyone allowed that to happen. And I find that to be absolutely noble and important. I just wanted to come to Broadfield today to acknowledge every single one of you as a person, as a human being, for your contribution to helping others. Your local communities need you. And you have the privilege, the opportunity to come together with people you truly admire, you truly care for. Is that, don't let me put words in your mouth. You know what? That you truly care for, to help them grow, to help them be better versions of themselves, to help you be better versions of yourself. Is there anything more noble in this world than that? I just think it's something that we need to first remember inside of our four walls, because it gets busy in here. It gets stressful in here. Things fall through the cracks. It's not magic what goes on here. It takes hard work to do what you do. And sometimes in that, we forget about the goodness of what we're doing. So I think it starts with us reminding ourselves about what you do around these four walls.
Tear to my eye.
One of the things that we do is we host events for all local dealers. When we do trade shows, we always have a happy hour. We invite our dealers to join us. It's a good chance for our dealers to meet our vendors and to talk about things other than product and business and just, how's the family?
Connect.
And hey, let's have a drink. Absolutely,
Right? Yeah.
So every year we host a game at Citi Field.
Okay.
We're big Mets fans.
Okay.
We're big Islander fans.
Okay.
We get t-shirts printed every year. I got them hanging outside in the hallway. And it's just a great thing. We take out a whole section in center field.
That's
it's
amazing.
105 seats. We invite our dealers to join us, our vendors to sponsor with us, and it's just a way to hang out and enjoy the game.
We've grown our sales team over the last bunch of years.
Well, it's sort of amazing. I mean, our company grew a lot over a short period of time.
Yeah. I just love these stories of individuals that have come into a business like yours and they have found a career path. They have found the opportunities for growth to impact not only the business, but impact their lives, their dreams, their goals. Alex, you've been here how many years?
About 9 years, July.
You're not part of the blood family here, is that right?
I'm not.
Thank you, but you've been here 9 years, and you started out here
Pick, pack, and ship,
and you now manage the warehouse, help the team.
Whole build.
The whole
And also for the West Coast coming up.
I interviewed with Gary, and they actually took a really big chance on me because I didn't have any background on anything to do with, video equipment, the distribution, anything like that. And they took a chance on me. I started as customer service, and now my title is office manager, and I run the customer service department, and I'm also training with trades promotions, which is a field I never thought I would even be able to know about. And they really take the time and the effort and make me feel like I'm able to do things I thought never in a million years I'd have a chance of doing.
I started in customer service in this company. A few years out of college, I had some other jobs first, and then I got into customer service. And I've pretty much held I've been in almost every department in this company.
Okay.
So it's allowed me to grow and develop my career in a way that I'm not sure I would have found anywhere else. Anytime I said, I think I want to do more, they embraced it.
We believe strongly in investing in our people, having our people grow. Jim, who's shooting the video right now, actually started with an opportunity as a summer worker in our warehouse.
Okay.
We have someone in our purchasing department who started in the warehouse as well. In there working over Christmas break, and he's like, not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work, I'm gonna take a hiatus. And he's talking to Alex, he doesn't know what he's gonna do. And Alex is like, what'd you major in, what'd you do, what you do? And he goes, did you ask Gary if he has any spots? He goes, well, I don't feel comfortable. He said, are you kidding? We're desperately trying to fill spots, to find people who we know are reliable, who get our vibe, get our culture, who want to, be a part of Team Broadfield. A gal, Jamie, who you met, who did the marketing for us, well, she was in order entry. Okay. She left us before COVID, around 2018, 19, to take a job in the city. Okay. And she was working in the city. It was a great opportunity to be in marketing. And when someone gets laid off, a former employers get an unemployment notice from the state.
Oh yeah, right.
So I saw Jamie got one. I reached out to her, talked to her into coming back, talked to Jim. We got her back, and she's been, doing all our social media for us. We try to invest in our people, encourage them to learn and do what they love. And When we purchased this building in 2017, one of my visions was to put solar on the roof because I always felt that Long Island has all these buildings with flat roofs.
Yeah.
And if solar panels were more affordable, the way that we would solve the energy problems isn't by putting on people's houses. It's businesses who use so much more electricity and stuff like that. So I always felt I would put electricity up here. Took a while, COVID delayed it and stuff like that, but as soon as we got through COVID, I said, we had a great run. We're gonna put a Tesla Powerwall in so we can back up the building and run for 6 hours without electricity.
Alex, yeah.
Warehouse operations
Awesome.
director. And he's got some exciting news coming too because we just signed a lease and we're opening a West Coast warehouse and facility, and he's gonna go out there and get it set up. The future of Broadfield, when you look at where our industry is going with technology, it's going to the cloud.
Yeah.
So there'll be people buying cameras, that's glass. There'll be people buying monitors, that's glass. There'll be people buying devices to tactically let them operate things.
Yes.
But everything else is going to be in the cloud.
Yes.
So what we have to migrate is to a business that's a SaaS recurring revenue model.
Okay.
Versus a model that's just strictly selling a box and marking it up by X.
Right.
So it's a very challenging thing. So it's a challenging thing for us to understand and get our arms around. It's a challenging thing for our vendors to understand why they need a distributor when there's nothing actually being the logistic. And then it's a matter of getting dealers to understand that they have to kind of change their business model from a make X per unit to make X per month or per year off of people using what they sell.
Right.
So we're in the midst of that, the technology. A dignitary in our business, Dr. Cross, who is the president and the lead tech designer of everything at New Tech. When COVID hit, we would have him on our shows all the time. We did a show with him. He said, during COVID, adoption of our technology leapt ahead 5 years. Now the technology's got to catch up to the adoption. It's very rare that you have adoption being higher. And we're also going out west, as I think Alex told you.
Yeah.
So we know on the West Coast, we have some disadvantages. Number one, in the media entertainment space, you have Hollywood. So we have a lot of Hollywood dealers who service the Hollywood area and what goes into film production. It's not just Hollywood now, it's Netflix, it's Amazon Prime, it's all these production people and things like that. It's everyone producing video out there, Apple TV as well. So by getting out there, I'll start building some business intelligence into our system and say what should come west, what should come east. We'll probably take back-ordered stuff, have it land west, send out the back-orders, and then ship some stuff back east for the guys who are going to get it later. So that's why we went to 4,000 square feet, probably bigger than we need initially, but I hope to outgrow it within 3 years.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. And one of the things I love about independent family-owned business is your willingness to take a risk, right? To invest in the future.
You have to invest in the future and you have to invest in your people.
Teamwork makes the dream